Hello everyone, this is Dr. Neeta and I welcome you all to our professional skill development workshop. Today's topic is negotiation skill. This is reference presentation from University of Exeter for explaining negotiation skill. It's not our presentation. We have referred this and also given this as a reference presentation. So let's see negotiation skills. So learning outcome for this presentation is define what is meant by negotiation and apply that to a number of different contexts. Identify factors that can determine the outcome of a negotiation. Lastly, plan a strategy for successful negotiation and understand the principles of win-win negotiation. So these are the learning outcomes that we are going to discuss in today's session. So firstly, I'll start with the definition. What is negotiation? Negotiation takes place when two or more people with differing views come together to attempt to reach agreement on an issue. It is persuasive communication or bargaining. Negotiation is about getting the best possible deal in the best possible way. So now let's understand, what do you mean by negotiation? So of course, whenever ladies go in the vegetable market or some kind of roadside market, you might have seen many times they are bargaining and then they come to the conclusion and they negotiate to certain price what they expect for certain kind of material. So this scene we might have already seen many times. So in professionals environment, whenever we are having some deals, some tenders, some kind of projects needs some big approvals at that moment of time, negotiating with clients, actually cracking deals, closing sales, everything involves some kind of negotiation. So of course it's interaction between two people, two individual entities, or it may be between two organizations in the professional environment. Of course there are so many entities involved, but of course some negotiation required to come to conclusion and get some win-win result, which is giving benefits to both the parties. Now for example, if you'll consider the roadside bargaining kind of thing, of course if the shopkeeper don't afford to give at such a low cost, he will refuse because he must get something out of it, right? So there is certain cost below that he could not go. So in that way, actually negotiation have some constraints, some kind of limitations. So what do you understand by negotiating on a particular issue is whenever both the parties are satisfied and the conclusion is good for both the parties. That is how we may say better negotiation skill or negotiating with people or parties or with organization. So now let's move ahead with the next topic, types of negotiation. So there are three basic types of negotiation, wherein first is distributive, that is one win and another lose. Second is integrative, wherein both the party win. And the third is benefits of win-win, wherein both the parties win and they get benefited out of that negotiation. So these are the three basic types of negotiation. So what have you negotiated? What have you successfully negotiated? And what factors help enable your success? That what matters when actually it comes to understand negotiation skills. So firstly, you should be very clear with what do you understand by negotiating at a certain point. What do you mean by successful and unsuccessful negotiation? What do you understand by negotiating and understanding the success factors. If I am actually cracking the deal, what are the different factors actually I got benefited in, and what if I could not come up with the positive result, what are those factors which may cause me some kind of loss. So you need to understand these basic things, and it needs to be very clear, your positive aspect and your negative aspect, whenever you need to negotiate on any kind of a certain point, concept, or any deal. Now, next topic is planning to negotiate. So, for planning, you need to establish your objective first, establish other parties' objective, frame negotiation as a joint search for a solution, identify areas of agreement, troubleshoot disagreements, bargain, and seek alternative solutions, introduce trade offs, agreement and close, summarize and ensure acceptance. So these are few points wherein you actually work on planning stage. You need to be very clear with your objective and the another party's objective. You need to come up with some kind of agreement, bargaining, everything, all sort of alternative solutions, everything. Plan A, plan B, each and everything you need to plan beforehand. Once actually you started discussion, then it may go in some other direction, but the thing is your planning needs to be actually ready with all sort of ifs and buts, all type of terms you may discuss in your planning stage itself before starting the negotiation actual. So that is what is negotiation planning, and these are the points you need to consider while planning for negotiation. How to influence others. So three P's are very very important. Your position, what kind of powers you are holding, perspective. Are you empathetic person? Do you have empathy for others? Problem, and along with problem you must have solutions. So these are few of the factors actually very very important and useful to influence other whenever you come on any kind of negotiation. So of course, if and only if you are having certain kind of power, decision making powers, or you are having certain kind of position wherein actually you can take decisions, you are influencer. If you are a good person, you are having empathy for others, and they respect you, of course then you become influencer. And you are a problem solver, you actually solve the problem very easily and quickly, then again you become influencer. So these are few of the factors which make your personality influencing personality. Now, factors for success. So factors for success involves legitimacy of your case, confidence in presenting it, courtesy to the other party, adaptation to the other party's style, rapport with others, incentives and trade-offs, and research the bigger picture. So these are the few of factors for success. Now we'll see few of the tips. Aim high to begin with, easier to lose ground than gain. Give concessions reluctantly, break down complex deals. Language, make proposals with open questions such as what would happen if we suppose we were to, what would be the result of dealing with stone walls? What would need to happen for you to be willing to negotiate over this? Always get agreement in writing. So these are few of the tips which actually make you safe in the future. If you have a written contract, a written agreement, in that case it will be very easy for you that okay, these are the points wherein both the parties had agreement, and finally we have closed this deal, and this was the points which were already negotiated. So it needs to be properly documented. If at all it's not documented, actually oral communication may not be that much effective, because our memory, or you may say there are several factors. So always whenever it in future we need to refer anything, so written document is the best thing. So whatever negotiation you are doing, so there needs to be written contracts or written agreements needs to be taken care properly. So these are few of the tips for negotiation skills. Now we'll see the learning outcomes of today's session. So we define what is meant by negotiation and apply that to a number of different contexts. Then we identify factors that can determine the outcome of a negotiation. Also plan a strategy for successful negotiation and understand the principle of win-win negotiation. So these were the learning outcomes from today's session. So this much for this presentation.